Hello everyone. Good morning. I'm your friend Dr. Akshita, and today we are going to discuss about the story of Lord Ganesha. And before starting the session, I would like to ask you, how are things going on your side? Are you fine after corona vaccination? What's going on? Howdy. What's happening? What's new with you? Tell me in the comment section. Okay. So now let's start with the quote of today. If we can learn anything from Lord Ganesha, it is be sincere and spread the message of honesty and love across the world. Now, lesson for today. Here is an interesting story of Lord Ganesha. Lord Ganesha is one of the most popular ones among the Hindu gods, and the word Ganesha describes get always new energy, spirit, and happiness at all time, and also in Sanskrit, the Gana means the masses of people, the group of people, and Isha that means Ishwar, God. So so if we combine together, it creates a word that is a Ganesha. So it makes Ganesha as the lord of the masses, the lord of the people. Before starting the story of his birth, what does Ganesha symbolize? So it symbolizes wisdom, understanding, and intellectual power to move forward in your life. And what is Ganesha known for? Ganesha is known as the removal of obstacles. So let me begin from the start with the Lord Ganesha's birth story. So the Ganesha is the son of Shiva and Parvati, and they reside on the Mount Kailasha, and there Shiva and Parvati fulfilling their responsibilities at the mountain. Now, let's come to the story part. One day, on an auspicious occasion, on an auspicious day, the goddess Parvati had to go to take a bath and did not wish to be disturbed by anyone at all. And there Parvati ji ended up making a statue of a child from a turmeric, that's a haldi, and give life or breathe into him. She called the child Ganesha, and he was absolutely loyal to her, and she asked him, like, can you guard my home while she took a bath? And meanwhile, Lord Shiva reached and entered in the house, but he was stopped by Lord Ganesha, and Shiva did not know who this unknown child was. So he tried his forces and powers to destroy that child, but Ganesha also had the similar powers like his father, which was given by goddess Parvati ji. So he defeated his father's troops or army. Then Shiva lost his temper and ended up beheading Shiva's. So here, let me guide you about turmeric. This is a dietary ingredient or dietary supplement for conditions like arthritis, digestive disorders, allergies, liver diseases, depression, and many others. So according to WHO, World Health Organization, 1.4 mg of turmeric is okay for daily intake, and the pregnant and the breastfeeding women should not take turmeric supplements because turmeric is a blood thinner. So since it is a antiseptic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties, and that promote the fast healing, and it can help you to reduce your stomach fat, your belly fat. Like you can see, Ganesha has a beer belly, or we can say a belly fat. Now he is demanding modaks, and I'm not prescribing modaks to him. So this is all about turmeric. Now, let's back to the story again. When Parvati stepped out and saw the dead body of her creation, she lashed out at Shiva and threatened to destroy the entire universe as the consequences of those actions. Then the Trinity gods, Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu, Lord Shiva appeared, and the Lord Brahma witnessed the wrath of Parvati and apologized on behalf of Lord Shiva to her and advising her, please don't destroy this universe. And Shiva too realized the mistake, and also he also apologized to Parvati ji, and later he advised his army to go into the forest and get the head of the first animal they sport. And incidentally, they come across an elephant and brought back his head. And this was what they end. This was then elephant head placed over the body, and Shiva brought him to life and also accepted his as his own son. And this is how Ganesha was born and then worshipped as the first god of all gods. So moral of the story is, as much as this story talks about the birth, it teaches us a very crucial lesson on how anger can cause harm to our near and dear ones and how necessary it is to rectify our mistakes as soon as we can. So, this was an interesting story of Lord Ganesha. Sometimes things may not always work out in the way we wish them to, and nevertheless, what happens does happen for a good reason. So, thank you for joining today's class. So, this is Dr. Akshita or Dr. X. That's my nickname. Signing off for today. And likewise, so never underestimate the power of feminine. Okay, be the reason someone smiles.